a roof over your head at night, then you're doing alright. Alright. Doing what you wanna do with your life, then you doing alright. Alright. Really know what you need to survive, then you doing alright. Alright. You keep your hope and your dreams alive, then you doing alright.
On our last episode, we left Big Major Key for Compass Key, where we swam and battled the waves at Rachel's Bubble Bath. We then shifted a short distance over to an anchorage that was far from comfortable. Not wanting to waste any time to leave that anchorage, we quickly left and entered the Exuma Land and Sea Park and swam in the caves at Rocky Dundas. After a morning swimming in the Rocky Dundas Caves, we traveled further into the Land and Sea Park to a more touristy place called the Aquarium. Nestled between Soldier Key and O'Brien's Key, the aquarium is a beautiful collection of coral and sea life that is amongst the best diving spots in the Bahamas. With vibrant coral as far as the eye could see, and beautifully colored fish that seemed to be fearless of humans, it was just like being in an aquarium without the glass walls. Even though it was a bit more crowded than we typically go for, we knew we couldn't miss it, and we're glad that we went. Right as we were about to wrap up, this awesome little stingray came and paid us a visit. Some cruisers had told us to be on the lookout for a random mooring ball attached to a plane wreck that was a few hundred feet away from the aquarium. So on our way in, we spotted the mooring ball, and after we wrapped at the aquarium, we went over to check it out. We were told that this plane wreck is one of many plane wrecks throughout the Bahamas that was related to drug activity many years ago. Diving on a drug smuggling plane wreck from our floating home after a day filled with caves, coral, and vibrant fish, it's safe to say that this was a great day. Trying to top the day before, and with perfect winds, we sailed wing on wing over to stay at the famous mooring field at Warderick Wells. Warderick Wells is an absolutely stunning horseshoe-shaped mooring field that sits in the center of the Exuma Land and Sea Park and is subsequently where the home office for the park exists. In order to get one of these mooring balls, you need to listen to the VHF radio and request a mooring ball the morning that you need it. With a limited number of these available, if you're too late, you'll have to wait until the next day. So up early, we radioed in and got a spot. With swift currents and a very narrow channel, going into Warderick can be a bit tricky. With this being our first mooring ball we've ever caught on the Little Red Boat, we set up the camera and did a time lapse of our trip in. With a near-perfect mooring catch, we headed to shore to hike around the island. The first thing you see once ashore is the skeletal reconstruction of a sperm whale sitting on the beach. At 52 feet long, it is a pretty impressive sight. However, the sad reality is that this whale died due to eating too much plastic, which is a theme that we are all too aware of these days. Our next stop was Bubu Hill. A cruiser's tradition while in the Bahamas is to take a piece of driftwood with the name of your vessel and put it atop the hill. Finding a piece of driftwood on our way up, we signed SV Quintessence and added it to the pile. With the shoals being so close that you can swim to them, We ended our day by enjoying some beers in the ankle-deep water next to the boat.
Leah!
Are you excited to be in the Bahamas on a sailboat?